lovely Hannah. This will be the video portion of your lesson for February 23rd. So start with warm-ups. Pause the video quick, go do your body warm-up. So your neck rolls just to wake up those muscles. Wake up your shoulders, do some twists, wake up your middle section. Wiggle your booty, wiggle your legs, and just wake up your whole body. So pause the video, go back, do those things, wake up your body, and then come. Okay, so now that your body is all warmed up, let's warm up our face and our mouth and get ready to sing. So open wide like you got a big surprise, go. And now squish like you ate a lemon. And now surprise face again. And squish again. And this just wakes up all the muscles in your face. So you're ready to sing your words and be expressive. So let's warm up our mouth now with some tongue twisters. Please say the tip of the teeth, the lips, the tongue. Say red leather, yellow leather. Say unique New York. And say I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. That one's a little tricky, so let's do it again just in case. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. Try it. All right, make a note for me if any of those were tricky so we can go through them together next time. Okay, so let's do our voice warm-ups now. We're going to start low first today. So slide down, start in the middle of your voice and go, ah. Your turn. Now start in the middle, go up, and then go down again. So go, ah. Your turn. Good, so we're going to take that same idea, we're going to put it to some notes now. So we're going to go, ah, and you know what, I lied. We're going to do oh instead of ah. So here we go together, oh, 1, 2, here we go. Oh, and we're going down. Now let's go high. Go on a roller coaster. Go. Woo! Your turn. Now go. We're going to alternate between major, which is the happy sounding one, and minor, which is the sad sounding one. So we're going to go hee 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 like you're laughing at the funniest joke ever. We're going to do 1 round legato, 1 round staccato. So let me demonstrate what we're doing. So the first thing, the whole thing is going to be legato, which means smooth. We're going to go hee. So the round 1 is happy, round 2 is sad. And then when we go up, the next one's going to be hee, 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 hee. So we're doing happy, sad, and smooth, short sounds. So we're practicing a lot here. So start together with me, long hee, and major to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, hee. Now short. Hee, 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 hee. Back to smooth. Hee, short. Hee, 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 and smooth. Short staccato. Hee, 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 hee. Legato. Hee. 2 more of each. Hee, 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 hee. Legato. Hee. Short. Hee, 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 hee. And the last one, smooth. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do in your video lesson is go through 1 step at a time. Give me 1 sec to grab the music, and then we'll go through that together. Alright, so hopefully when you're watching this at home, you can just fast forward through me stepping out to grab the book. But here we go. I have the book. I have one step at a time. And where I'm going to play it 2 times for you. The first time, I'm just going to sing along with you so we can get, where is it? There we go. So we can get the rhythm and the feel of the song. And then the second time through, I'm going to make you like a practice track where I just play the music and you hear, so like it'll be like this. Oh, that's not the right notes. Oh my gosh. So I'll play the right notes, but it'll just be like that where you hear the lines on the piano. So let's bring the camera a little closer here. And this first round, I'll sing, so you can sing with me as your practice. And then, like I said, the second round, it'll be just piano. So here we go. First round, we're singing together. Here's our first note. Lock it in your head so you're ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da da da. You've always dreamed of, close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. You want to show the world, but no one knows your name yet. Wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face and the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient, waiting. We live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, when we find the reasons why. One step at a time. Da 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 da. You believe and you doubt. You're confused. You got it all figured out. Everything that you've always wished for could be yours, should be yours, would be yours if they only knew. You want to show the world, but no one knows your name yet. Wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face and the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient, waiting. We live and we learn. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, when we find the reasons why. One step at a time. When you can't wait any longer, and there's no end in sight. It's your faith that makes you stronger. The only way we get there is one step at a time. Woo! Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, when we find the reasons why. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, when we find the reasons why. One step at a time. And then I know it's not in the song, but let's add it in one more. Da da da. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum. Da 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 so that was your sing-along version. Let's do one more, and this will be your karaoke practice with the piano version. Give me one sec to sip my tea. It is Earl Grey tea, if you were wondering. Okay, so here is your sing-along to this version. Well, the other one sang along too, but this one's just piano. Here's your first note. Lock it in your head. Get ready to go. 1, 2. Here's your practice track. Okay, singing part. Check. Let's look at your piano now. So let's start with, we have page 36 in your piano book. Where is it? There you go. So your book wasn't here last week, so we just did singing, but let's look at it anyways because it's important. So middle C march, that's on page 36. That's the last one we were looking at here. Okay, and we're starting to learn how to read our notes on the staff, which is very exciting because that's something awesome and fun to know. So this is what middle C looks like when we're reading it on the staff. Let me fold this actually. Okay, so in the treble clef, middle C is one line below the staff, and in the bass clef, middle C is one line above the staff. So they look different. I know that. This looks like it should be closer to this staff, like it looks like it should be higher, and this looks like it should be lower, but they are in fact the same note. They're just written a little bit differently. So your right hand is going to start with finger 1 on middle C, and then on line number 2, your left hand is going to take over and take the middle C from that. So all we have to really think about is our counting here, because the notes are all the same. So start with right hand on middle C. Oh, and there is one more thing. We have dynamic. So we're starting quiet, and then medium, and then nice and loud. Okay, so that was an example. Let's do it for real this time. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and you play with me. So starting on middle C, right hand, quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. Right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oop, I played the wrong note. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got too excited at the end. I played the wrong note. Okay, so if middle C march is all good to go and you have no questions, next week in your lesson, I can just hear you play it once, and then we'll move on to page 37, a 10-second song. So we still have middle C as our first note, and then the new note we're adding on here is treble clef G. So that is 5 notes up from C if we count. So start on middle C and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This note here is G. And they look like this. So middle C here and then G. So these are, oh, come back camera. These are the 2 notes we need for this song. So have a listen to a 10-second song on page 37, and this is what you're going to practice at home this week. So I'll count us in 1, 2, 3, starting loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. The second is soft. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go, a new song for piano for you this week. So the reason I played it 2 times, actually, you tell me. Look at your song, ask yourself, well, why did she play it 2 times? Because there is a reason on here. So see if you can find what that reason is. So that's this book. And then for your theory book, my friend, I think this wasn't here last week too. So where are we? Okay, so we're on page 20 in this book. Okay. Which is actually good for us because that means we're ahead of schedule for where we are here. Or no, are we right on schedule? No, actually we're pretty much right on schedule, so that's good. So page 20 was your homework for this week, so hopefully it's done, but let's go through it together. So this is the staff. It is the name that we give to the notes, or the lines and spaces that tell us where the notes are. So there's 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on this first line here, all you're doing is saying if the note is on a space, like the first example they give, or a line like the second one. So let's just mark it together. If you haven't done this video yet, kiddo, pause the video, please, because I'm going to tell you the answers, and then come back and listen to the answers once you're done to double check your work. Do not get the answers from me giving them to you, please, because then you're not learning anything, and I want you to learn. So here's the answers, but if you haven't done the page yet, pause and then come back. Okay, here's my pause face. Okay, welcome back from pausing. So, space, line, space, line, space, space, line, line. Great. Now, down here, all you're doing is learning the different parts of music. So the grand staff, that's the name we give it when you have 2 staffs kind of stacked on top of each other here. So your right hand would play the top set of lines and spaces, the top staff. Your left hand would play the bottom staff. So this is what we're just learning here. Complete the grand staff, that's the name of this, by adding the bar, line, and tracing the brace. And that's what we have here. So this line that connects the 2 right here, that is called your bar line. And then the thing that kind of looks like a sideways bird, that is called the brace. So you just draw a swoop and a swoop, and that's your brace. So here to finish off this page, you're drawing line, 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 brace, brace, brace. So that's page 20. Page 21, you know what? Page 21, you have one exercise you can do. So on these notes here, this is excellent because if you notice, it goes together with the page we're on in your lesson book. Look at that. Genius. So all you have to do here is name these notes. So there's only two choices. It's either going to be C, like this note, or G, like this note. And if you listen closely to what I just said, I gave you everything you need to answer this whole line. So name these notes, please. And we're going to learn something new called improvising next week, and we'll do that together. So that's all you have to do on page 21. Name the notes. They're either going to be C or G. Okay, my friend. That is it for your video lesson today. Everything else, just check your lesson plan for any notes. They will all be in there. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a great, I don't know, anything else that you're doing this weekend. I will see you next Wednesday. Take care, Hannah. Happy practicing.